What's going on, everybody? I've got a fun one today. We are in Judge Simmons' court out of Lansing, Michigan, and we have a defendant who has the best stories. Everyone believes his stories. I mean, he pretty much walks out of jail because his stories are so good. That is absolutely the opposite of what happens. He gets made fun of. It's a good time. It kind of is. The judge kind of laughs at him, kind of yells at him, and kind of laughs at him. The attorney does. It's just a good video. So this is Colin. We're cooling. Let's go.
This is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Paul Mollett, 25-01515, 22-03361. Appearances, please.
George Simmons, assistant public defender on behalf of Mr. Millett. Purpose of the variance is.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Mollett.
Oh,
Okay, you're here because you failed to appear for sentencing. It looks like on July 25th. You had sentencing, you failed to appear. Look, you were supposed to meet with probation.
Your Honor, what happened with that is,
Wait. Not right now.
Okay.
Okay, looks like you were supposed to appear before probation. And you didn't do that. Judge Flores was nice and he held it for 48 hours before bench warrant was issued. And then the 2022 case, which has been pending since 2022 because you continue to fail to appear. You also failed to appear on June 23rd. And so Judge Flores was nice and he held it for 48 hours. And here we are today. Now, what is that you wanted to share, sir?
when I was released from Ingham County, I was walking, they opened the door to the cell. They had just put soap on the water. I slipped, smacked my head on the ground, had a hernia, was left the hospital or left the jail in an ambulance. Was put into surgery at Sparrow Hospital. When I was at Sparrow Hospital, I knew I had my paperwork but they gave it to wherever. I don't know, it was in the ambulance. I don't know where it went. I went right to surgery, was in the hospital for 3 days, left the hospital, just started walking around. True story, Your Honor. And then just started working again for the company. Complete building maintenance. That's what happened.
When you were
That's where we're
leaving, you're leaving where? Where were you leaving when this happened?
Ingham County Jail, Your Honor. I was 6:30 in the morning, and I had all my. They have these great big totes now. They're so big and so heavy. I had the tote in my hand. I turned out the door. The second I hit 1 foot out the door of the cell, out I went. It's just what happened, Your Honor.
So you were still inside the jail when this happened?
Absolutely.
And the jail transported you to the
Sparrow
hospital?
Hospital. Absolutely.
When was this?
The day I got out of the jail, the day I was released.
What day was that?
I hadn't even been released. They took me from the toe to the floor to a chair. I had a hernia.
I'm asking you what day this was. What day was this?
I don't know the day I was released. I can't remember, Your Honor. I don't know the exact date. I won't lie to you. But the day I was walking out of the jail,
Oh.
I had and then I put me in the thing, and what happened was my stomach come into my urinal, but my lower, it was terrible. It was the worst experience of my life.
I can imagine. When were you released from Sparrow?
I went in on that day. They went immediately to surgery. Then it was 3 days later, I was released.
Okay. And why have you not turned yourself in on the warrant then?
I didn't turn myself in, Your Honor, because I couldn't hardly walk because it was a low mid hernia. I couldn't even put my feet to the ground for 3 weeks. It's a true story, man. I couldn't even walk. I'm just now starting to walk. Really good.
I don't know.
I'm back to work.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not a man.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I am back to work, thank God, full time.
I was gonna bring that up. You last seen Judge Flores in May, okay? And so I don't know when you were released from custody, but I can only imagine that this unfortunate series or incident that occurred would have taken place on or around May. And you are now back to work, but you didn't turn yourself in on a warrant because you couldn't walk.
It wasn't because I couldn't walk, Your Honor.
Is that the story? Well, that's what you told me.
No, it wasn't that I couldn't walk. I'm just, right now, I'm just starting to get back to, getting back to where I can do things and back out of my feet, really, Your Honor. That's best I got, but I mean, and I.
But you could have logged into Zoom. But you could have logged into Zoom for a warrant.
I was scheduled for Zoom, and when I was pushing the buttons for that, it didn't work. I tried, look at my logins, you can see them right now. Because I did have.
Actually, I can't see them right now because you're in the jail and I'm upstairs in the courtroom.
My lawyer has it. I told my lawyer that too. I said, man, that you push the 4 things, it would never go in.
He's throwing you on the bus now, Mr. Ned.
No,
Mr. Ned, you're under the bus now.
I don't know which lawyer he's talking about.
You're assigned to Judge Flores' courtroom. So he's talking about you.
Oh, he is, yeah, right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you didn't know your attorney was in here, did you?
Well, I told him that I didn't know my attorney, but he knows I told him. I said, man, I don't want to go to Zoom. It doesn't work. Or maybe it was my phone. I don't know.
Yeah. Here's the thing, sir, Mr. Millett. You missed court so many. We're dealing with a failure to obey from 2022 because you failed to obey your order to come to court multiple times.
Okay.
So even if we were to verify the story that you felt on the Ingham County Jail property and was transported. I'm not asking you to talk. I'm not asking you to.
All right, what do you guys think? Do you believe the story? Yeah, the first time I heard it, I was like, this guy's full of shit. Now I'm listening to it like, he might have gotten injured, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going.
Talking more. Even if we were to verify that you were in the hospital for 3 days after falling at the jail when you were leaving, and it doesn't excuse that it is now September, and that was allegedly in May, and you've not turned yourself in on a warrant because you couldn't get yourself together and you're just getting on your feet and you can't walk, but you're back to work though, so you say. So both things can't be true. If you are together enough to go to work or be outside and do whatever you were doing outside when you got picked up, because you was obviously outside on your feet. You was outside on your feet when you got picked up on these warrants. So if you were able to do that, then you're able to say, hey, I've got pending charges that I probably better get my butt to court for, one of which originated as a felony controlled substance possession. So because of that, you're not getting another personal recognizance bond.
I have some money.
Not for me. Not for me.
I have some money in my some money.
Okay, counsel, did you want to address bond?
Your Honor, due to the situation that he conveyed on the record, I'd ask for a low 10% bond. Thank you.
I think I got $84.
Okay, you've got to meet with probation, and that's never happened. So we got to get you a new referral to probation because Judge Flores had originally ordered that you meet with probation back on May 30th, and that didn't happen. So you're remanded to meet with probation. You're remanded to meet with probation.
Okay.
So that they can do your pre-sentence interview, and it looks like you needed a substance abuse assessment, so that all needs to be done. Once those things are completed, your bond in that file can revert.
I'll take $84 with me if I can use that.
Can you stop disrupting me, please? It's definitely not gonna be $84. It's definitely gonna be what Judge Flores put on the file, which is $1,000 10%
Okay.
on that file. That's on that file. On the other file, the failure to obey, that's been pending since 2022. Bond in that matter will be 510%. No PR for 21 days on that file. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set.
So, I mean, I get, yeah, on 21 days.
All right. That's it. That's it for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was just a little fun one for a Saturday. Not too much drama. Just, yeah, a great story. Sometimes a great story is better than the crime. Did they even say what his charge was? I don't even remember. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. It's all the hopefullys I got for you today. Hit the like button. Hopefully you do that. No, I lied. There's one more hopefully. Okay, you guys are awesome. That's it. That's all I got. Until next time, bye.
Oh, you can pay the $50 or we'll set it for 21 days. And by then, hopefully Judge Flores will have resolved the matter. Let's see. Last case I have, State of Michigan,